Hello, my name is Shay with the Youth with Their Future program. As a part of this program, we learned about the culture relevant communications. Joining me today is to discuss is Dominique and Jack.
Hello.
Hi.
Before we talk about communication with people from different cultures, let's talk about culture in general. What does culture mean? Culture believe in?
Culture is something like, culture is where you're from, what you come from. Culture is something that's been passed down from generation to generation. It could be music, traditions, or religion.
Yes, I would have to agree on Jack with that. Like basically what you came from, what is your your religion, what is your ethnicity, anything can be culture to you within your family.
What does your culture believe in?
My cultural beliefs are atheist, and if you want me to discuss, not to explain on that, you can ask me.
My culture is more of a Christianity where for instance, my grandma and me go to church every Sunday for Sunday school and study about God and stuff like that.
Thank you for sharing. What has your own family's experience been like, Dominique?
Can you please relevate more about it?
Like, what have your culture does?
What
do your culture do?
Like, if there's like a special event or some sort, my grandfather will always barbecue or something like that. And like if it's something incredibly special and stuff. And for me, my culture kind of is like, there's not that many graduate rates in my family. So like, I'll probably for me, when I graduate, it'll be like a big celebration and stuff like that. Since I'll be like one of the first in my family to graduate. You guys go.
That sounds a lot like really like how I am with my family. Whenever something big happens, our family will celebrate, or something really great happens, or to get together, there's Thanksgiving, Christmas, all different times, Easter, birthdays, we'll all get together and celebrate.
What are some of your own personal stepbacks because of your culture? Jack?
Some of my own personal stepbacks have been because of, at school, because of me being atheist, kids have picked on me because of my culture and my beliefs, which is basically bullying, which everyone hates bullying, and it's not fair to bully other people upon their beliefs.
Yeah, kind of like Jack. Mine's is not bullying about religion or anything, but I can understand what he's going through because if he doesn't believe in the same, because he doesn't believe in that there's a God or anything, it feels so like that. Like I was kind of like a little bit I don't know, a little bit because I couldn't relate to anybody because I could relate, but in a way because most of my friends don't go to church, but they believe in God and Jesus and everything, but they don't feel as though church is irrelevant because they had horrible times. They're people don't act Christianly or anything in church and stuff like that.
Thank you. As a few weeks ago, we took a part in a privilege walk. What was privilege walk, and what did you learn from doing it?
A privilege walk is something like questions you ask everybody the same thing has anybody in here been poor or anything? Did anybody here get arrested all because of their ethnicity? Stopped by police or anything?
So basically, let me add on to that. So basically, everyone would hold their hands in a chain, sort of, and they would all be on a wall in the back. And so then there would be one person in front of them, and so they would ask a question. And then if it happened to you, they would say, take either one step back or one step further. So a lot of people ended up back and a lot of people ended up further. And so we were all one straight line at first, and then it sort of became wavy. And some people got so pulled apart that they had to let go at some points too.
And what did you learn from doing it?
I learned that we all basically have the same problems we went through. Everybody here has similar problems that they struggle with every day. The struggle is real out here and everything. We all will face the same things, and that we're all similar people. Like, we all go through heartache and stuff like that, and it's okay like to talk to someone about it. Because like a couple of people cried during this privilege walk because they faced a lot of prejudice, either because of their race or religion.
And that can also be just very stressful for people, because I really had to try to hold back, because I was almost one of the people that were gonna cry, because I've been bullied so much for being white, just being atheist. And so it's just really bad for people to do that. And I've learned from this that other people have suffered the same heartaches and emotions.
How do you react from different cultures?
I think different cultures is really cool. Like some of our friends in this program are from different cultures. Like one of our friends is a Muslim, and one of our and her culture is really interesting to learn about what she does and everything. Like she's from Africa, I believe. Is it from Africa? And so I think that the African culture is really cool because I'm a descendant from an African because of my heritage of being a slave. So we were pulled from Africa hundreds of years ago, and so I think that'd be very cool to learn more about that race and that ethnicity and stuff like that, and what they celebrate and everything.
Jack?
I react from different cultures very openly, because if someone was from a different culture, it doesn't matter to me, because we're all just one big human race. There's no different races. There's no black race. There's no Chinese. There's no Japanese. There's no it's all just one human race. We're all connected no matter what, and that's what I feel.
How do you communicate with different cultures?
I communicate normally. If all that matters to me really is if they're nice to me, I'll be nice to you, basically. If they're mean to me, I won't even talk to you, because I don't even want to know your name, because it doesn't matter if you're mean.
Similar to Jack too. I don't judge, but like the saying, "Don't judge a book by its cover." I don't I have to meet you first in order to say if I don't like you or like you or anything. That's just based on character. If I like your character or anything, then I'll talk to you. But if I don't, then I'll try to stay away from you.
Why is it important to consider someone's culture before communicating with them?
Because some things that you don't think are offensive to you could be offensive to them, though, too. So even though you're both from different cultures, you still have to be careful of what I say. Because of, if someone is Jewish, and you shouldn't really be joking about Nazis or the Holocaust, because that's very offensive to other people.
Similar, same thing. Similar, even if it's religion, if different religions, he's atheist, I'm Christian, we have to be careful what we say to each other, because both of our opinions are really different, and we'll react to it differently, or get into a huge argument about it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. This is all what we have time for today. We want to thank our guests, Dominique and Jax, for discussing. For more information about the Youth with a Future program, join us from ywf.tlf.com. Thank you for joining us.